Hello, let's continue on part 2 of loan characteristics of the 7A loan program. Loan sizes, as we mentioned before, there are anywhere from $50,000 to $5 million. The term is based on the use of proceeds. The interest rate is typically floating and it's based on the prime rate. Collateral. All business assets that are available must be used to secure the loan. If the loan is not fully secured, personal assets to attempt to secure the request will be used, such as personal residence, any investment properties, any marketable securities. Guarantees required. Any owner 20% or greater is required to personally guarantee, or any key manager may be required to guarantee the loan. The down payment will vary based on the loan amount. Let's look at the different types of funds that will be used, the use of proceeds for a loan. A loan can be taken from the SBA for several purposes. One is to open, expand, and acquire a business acquisition, a partner buyout, or to purchase a franchise. The terms of those type projects are typically 7 to 10 years. Financing business expense such as inventory, paying down payables, working capital, term is anywhere from 7 to 10 years. Another use of proceeds is to purchase equipment. Depending on the useful life, up to 25 years, depending on if it like a heavy piece of equipment would have a 25-year term, if we can get documentation that the length of term would be that long, or a 10-year term where it's a typical size of the asset. Purchase or improve, own, occupy commercial property. When the commercial property is occupied 51% or greater, the term of the loan can be up to 25 years. So you only can provide financing for own occupied property. Otherwise, it's considered an investment. You have the ability to, when you occupy 51%, that you actually gives you the ability to expand your business and grow into the rest of the space. Also, another important source for funds is to refinancing existing debt. I'm seeing a lot of loans now where business owners are struggling with the current terms. An SBA is a great product to refinance existing debt to extend the maturity. The term of the loan is based on the original use of proceeds and must show a benefit to refinance the debt. You got to at least show a 10% reduction in annual payments. Let's look at the mixed use of proceeds. In using multi-use proceeds, the term will either be based on the weighted average, or if the proceeds are 51% or greater for real estate. So if the largest portion is real estate, 51% or greater, you would have a maturity of 25 years. Let's look at example number 1. Term of the loan is $900,000. The total loan amount, I should say, is $900,000. Real estate is $500,000. Working capital is $200,000, and equipment is $200,000. So we have, again, a total project of $900,000. The largest portion, which is the real estate, which is $500,000, which is greater than the 51%. So the term of the loan would be 25 years. Let's look at another example, the weighted average and maturity. For example number 2, total loan is $1 million. We have real estate of $500,000, equipment $500,000. So we have a half and half. So how we calculate the weighted average? Well, we take 25-year term, which is normally done for real estate. We times it by 0.5 equals 12.5 years. Then we have equipment with the average maturity is 10 years. It's half the use of proceeds. So 10 times 0.5 equals 5 years. So we take the 12.5 plus the 5 equals 17.5 years. We round up to 18 years with 25 versus 25 years in the previous example. Now let's look at equity injection. The minimum is 10% required for real estate purchases. That's the rules. For business acquisition, the rule is a little bit different. It's up to 25% when you're considering a goodwill purchase of $500,000 or greater. The equity can be in a form of equity injection from the buyer, or a combination from the seller holding back paper and putting the debt on standby for a period of time. I will go into further details on the acquisition video financing video in another series. For startup financing, to start a business is anywhere from 20 to 30%. You can do 0% equity injection if you're looking for working capital, you're financing debt for equipment. So the equity injection really only comes to play in these examples. In summary, the benefit of the SBA 7A loan, it provides for flexible financing for a number of general business purposes. Loans generally have a longer term than conventional financing and has no balloon payment. Startup high-risk financing considered, such as restaurants, single-use properties such as gas stations. Significant benefit for refinancing, consolidating debt to improve the monthly cash flow. In closing, let's look out for future videos that are currently in production. Next in my installment, the inside secrets on how to obtain an SBA loan and close in 21 days or sooner. If you have any further questions, if you'd like a free copy of my PowerPoint presentation, please email me at thesbapro@gmail.com. Thank you for your time, and please go ahead, look out for the videos, explore my library so you can have a better understanding of financing. Thank you.